YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, coming at you with my second Retro Cup team, and this one is uh, Deox double normal, so Greedent and Zangoose. And basically, how I came up with this team was because I saw what felt like a million ghosts on day one. So I was like, okay, if you're gonna run 100 ghosts, I'm gonna run double normal. So I looked at my normal Pokemon. Greedent was I needed a safe swap. If you're gonna run double normal, you need a safe swap that can draw out fighters. So Lickitung, do not have one built up. Greedent is my next bulkiest that can spam these body slams and crunches. So nice save swap there. Can also flip some matches. And then Zangoose is sort of my glass cannon. Hope to get shields down. I can close combat. And Shadow Claw Night Slash, super good in this meta with all the ghosts psychic that are running around because Dark is gone. So having that combo was really, really nice. Obviously super weak to counter, so I need a counter user. I don't need a counter user in the front, but it's nice to have something that walls counter users. And also, whenever you can have counter in this meta, it's good. So I used Deox as a bulky psychic Pokemon to deal with the counters, and I did really well with this team. So let's look at these battles to see how it went. I appreciate that thumbs up button. I appreciate the wow. I appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. I will stop mumbling and let's get to the battles here. So Deox into Blaziken, right? Perfect. This is where you want to see the counter user. Like I said, counter users may not be super prevalent in this league, but they're still around. And Deox is just one of those Pokemon where it's like, yeah, give me those Blaze Kicks. I don't want to know if I'll take a second one, and I'm at 2 Psycho Boosts already. All it's going to take is one. Honestly, it's a fighter, so even if it's shield, I think a second Psycho Boost, even lowered, is going to take it out. They let it go, so that's perfect. I'll probably reset on Greedent no matter what comes in. So Froslass comes in, so I was going to say, I'll reset on Greedent, unless it's something that I can just dominate Shadow Claw, Night Slash, out spam here. And that is exactly what we got in Froslass. So Shadow Claw, I get that they have to shield. I'm going to shield back here just to keep, and now they come in Wall Rain. So I remember this. I'm like, I'm at over 50%, and it's not Shadow. There's no way I'm going to die to an Icicle Spear. And I'm dead. So I was like, okay, I know Zangoose is glassy, but holy smokes. I know it's not going to take out the Deox, that's for sure. Get the Rock Slide off. So now I'm actually hoping this goes through because I need to do some chip damage here. And they let it go, which is nice. I can't get to this. I can't counter down. I can't get to it. They may get to a move here. That's fine. This is just Icicle Spear. Ingredient is super bulky. Save it for the Froslass. Bullet Seed down. No point of baiting here, right? The risk reward is not worth it. So going straight crunch here. They shield. I get the defense fall, which means it's only going to take one more crunch to take this out. I'm going to shield. I don't even think an avalanche from this range will take out a Greedent. Greedent is super bulky. Get the crunch off. This should take out the Froslass for the win. So that's the thing. Not only having two normals to wall the ghost, having two normals that also have dark type moves when ghosts and psychic are everywhere is a nice combo. So Wall Rain comes in here. They get out into Lickitung. So I do some chip damage here. I play Lickitung a couple ways with this because you're doing super effective with the counter with Deox. They're doing super effective with the licks. And then you can throw moves. You're both pretty bulky. You can take Body Slam or take, they can take Rock Slides or Psycho Boost, whatever I want to throw. Greedent, if you come in here right away, resist the lick, right? So, and what I found in this matchup is that because the lick is resisted and these body slams come every 3, sometimes 2, you can just outspam a Lickitung because the licks aren't going to do anything. They'll get to these body slams and stuff, but because the licks don't do enough damage, you're going to take this matchup. So that's why Greedent, if you don't have a Lickitung, Greedent is a nice alternative safe swap here. Super spammy. Body slam spam, same as Lickitung. Bullet Seed, again, Bullet Seed may not have as much play as Lick, but it charges super fast, and then you have that crunch too. So gonna take switch here. They're down shields, and I took switch. So that is huge. Gonna get this body slam off, which is nice just for chip damage. The DX is such a dominating matchup against Metachamp too, because Metachamp in the best case scenario just has Ice Punch to throw. It's the only thing I can throw, non-stab. Power Punch is resisted, Psychic is resisted. Here comes a resisted Psychic. That's doing absolutely nothing to me. I don't want to throw the Psycho Boost right away, right? Because it lowers your attack time too. But so I got it down to 50%, and then I throw here. I'm like, how much does it do? Because it's neutral, and it almost takes it out. So having back to back easily will take out over 50% Medicham here. So take it out. I'm going to reset immediately. It's a wall rain. They know what's coming. They're out of here. Goodbye. They do not want to see that close combat. Uber? Did I actually face Uber? I didn't even notice that. Uber is one of my Sylph teammates. That's so funny. I didn't even notice that when I was playing him. I wonder if he knows that. I think he watches my channel. How's it going, Uber? Anyways, Lickitung lead, like I said, get out and body slam. A lot of you, if you battle me, just come leave a comment on my video. One of my losses in here actually is against, you'll see in a few more, is against the Mew lineup. And the trainer came my way and said, hey, just battled you. I was the Mew team. Good game. I didn't save it. Do you have it? I'm like, yeah, I have it. I'll showcase it in these battles here. So that is coming up soon. So yeah, if you battle me, definitely send me a message, like comment on one of my videos saying I battled you. And sometimes I'll, so good catch on the Trevenant here. That's a waste of a body slam, and the crunch would have been super effective. So that was a really, really nice catch. But I have Zangoose, which is a beautiful answer here. I don't really want to take a C-bomb though, because we just saw an Icicle Spear take me out from 50% range. So I cannot really take any move here. Zangoose is just so glassy. But farm up again, have the Night Slash. Out comes the Lickitung. I'm just going to close combat, get this out of here. Goodbye. Now it's a Cophagrigus here. 1v1. And what I think I do is they're resisted here. Their fast moves resisted. They could have a charge move that hurts, but I'm just going to shield and farm down, or shield and get another Night Slash off, and just because then I'll put it super low. Yeah, they can only throw Psychic, and they know this is over. So good game. You may have carried the Sylph team, but I did just beat you. So Altaria, tricky. I switch out because you need to try to dry out a fighter, but this is not a good matchup. Your Bullet Seeds resisted. The Dragon Breath hurt. Like, it's the Sky Attack Dragon Breath combo is going to add up long before, and they come in with Blaziken. So this is really not good at all. So I'll just try and body slam spam here. Hope to grab a shield here, but then they're going to come out loaded, which is not good either. But yeah, this is I like these ABB style teams in these. I find ABB style teams work better in limited metas when you have a bunch of things like um would this team work in open ultra? Perhaps. Uh like cuz Zangoose has a close combat, so you can deal with like your Galarian Stunfisk Bastiodon backline, right? Because you have a counter user on the front and then a close combat in the back. So that would still work there. What else is there? Darks. Um Darks, it would be ability body slam spam would do okay. But it's not like an amazing combo if you're against like an Umbreon or Mandibuzz, and then Shadow Claw, Night Slash would be resisted by Dark. So like I don't know if, and then right, then you have, I mean, you hit super effective with the counters, but then you'd also take super effective from the uh from the dark type moves. So like I don't think I could run this team in open. So Greedent is here, going to throw a crunch at me. Again, it does a lot. My defense falls. I need to get at least one close combat off. I'm going to bait, thinking that they have one shield. They're going to use it to not take this close combat, and they do not. So now I have to shield this because I still have a ton of energy. I'm going to try and bait again because my only win condition is get them to shield a bait and get a close combat off. So I do end up baiting here, but I think we CMP tie and they get a move off right. Yeah, I still need a couple more claws. So they take it. Do not have enough energy on the Deox for the win. So good game in that matchup there. Lickitung lead. Again, Lickitung, you can just stand and counter a bit, or you just go immediately into here because you got a decent matchup and draw out a Surfetched. Um, what is this Surfetched running? Is there any like Fury Cutter or something? Because because counters would be doing super effective and adding up, but I don't think I think that's like a Fury Cutter, which is not what you want in this meta, I don't think. So I grabbed a shield. I don't even think if they hit me with a Brave Bird, it's going to take me out here or close combat. It does not. And now I can grab a second shield or take this out. And this is looking pretty good right now. Take it out. In comes a Metacham. That's fine. I can align with my... Oh, it's only 1390 Metacham too, so it's not even fully built up. 1365. Oh, none of these are fully built up. I think these are on their way to XL, is my guess. Because I've done that in... What did I do that in? I think I did that in Ultra League with my Trevenant. I basically played with a level 40 Trevenant in Open Ultra just to test it out. And obviously it wins some matches, it loses some matches. But yeah, there is a substantial difference between like when a 40 and a maxed out XL. Madchamp comes in, one counter is going to delete me, so I'm glad I just got this Night Slash off. They shield. Can't even get a second one off before they take me out, but I have a full out Deox. I'm gonna let the first one go just to see if they have Ice Punch or Psychic, or they throw Psychic. Not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna throw Rock Slide here because I know I can get to 2 Psycho Boosts before they even threaten me with anything. So I don't want to lower my counterattacks just yet. So no problem. I'm gonna let this go. Another Psychic won't take me out. They need to Power Punch and then Psychic. So and then I have a shield. So this game's over. 2 Psycho Boosts, more than enough to take this out here. There's a couple Pokemon that I really enjoy playing. The Glass Cannons. I gotta tell you, Bulk is better. If you want more wins, go with bulkier teams that can also like spam and just absorb energy. I really have a special place in my heart for Glass Cannons. I love playing with Zangoose. I love playing with Swampert. I love playing with Surfetch. I love playing with Ninetales isn't a true Glass Cannon. I love playing with Ninetales. So there's a lot of Pokemon that I would prefer. I just have more fun playing with them, quite honestly. And when you're doing 25 matches per day, that's why I think I hate running bulk, is because I do all my sets per day. And then that, so it's actually funny because I did, although it's a bulkier team here, my team tomorrow or whenever I'm posting it Monday, the Crest video that I posted, I'm guessing yesterday at this point, only had 7 matches. And that's because Cresselia is just so tanky that it actually does add on a minute to a minute and a half per battle. Which, if you're doing 25 battles per day, a minute to a minute and a half, you're throwing on an extra 25 to 30 minutes by doing bulkier teams, which is interesting, eh? You can like, if it takes like, my battles last anywhere from 2 minutes to 4.5 minutes, depending on the team. So if you want to go fast, glass cannon's the way to go, or one bulky more glass cannon after. But I like my glass cannons. They got 2 shields here. What do they have in the back? Toxicroak. This is the only time that I would throw the Psycho boost immediately when it's this low. I'm not even, yeah, I'm doing it, but they have 2 shields, so they're 100% going to shield. But it is a Psychic, it is a Poison Fighter, so it is double weak to Psychic. So even though I'm going to lower my attack, I am now 4 times lowered. But a Stab Psycho boost 4 times lowered is still more than enough to take out a double weak to Psychic Pokemon that is already a bit classy. I think this may be the last battle. There's 2 minutes left here. Deox into Frostlass, so that is a really bad lead. Gonna switch immediately into Zangoose. For the, again, Greedent is your safe swap, unless you see a Frostlass. Because your Frostlass, you can just out spam here if it doesn't get out right away, and it doesn't. I'll shield. I almost took you out. I'll shield. Switch Clock is going to be burned a little bit here too. Out comes the Ninetales. So this trainer is the best. Frostlass and Ninetales. Like them both. It's a Shadow though, and they're going to go for the full farm. And you know, I've got Zangoose is really, really spammy. So they're not going to get it. I don't think I'll take out, quite honestly. And they may be able to farm down here. And if I remember, they're running over. So I come in Deox. If I remember, they're running Overheat. And I'm like, yes, Shadow Ninetales with Overheat. This, I missed the trainer's name, but you are now my favorite trainer. And it's a Marowak. So I'm like, okay, that's not good here. I can get the Rock Slide off. And if I grab a shield, if I don't grab a shield, it's going to do a lot of damage. So I expect a shield. Oh, they don't shield. So that does already 50% damage. And now it is, I'm assuming they're running Bone Club Shadow Bone. So Shadow Bone will be resisted. So they can only throw Bone Clubs, which is such a bad move. Go for the Crunch. They catch on the Frost Blast. Really nice catch. So I try to uncharge. Does not matter. It's already super low. So that's a lot of wasted energy. Nice catch. Problem is, you can only do Fire Spin Bone Club because your Shadow Bone's resisted. Shadow Ball's resisted. So I am going to outpace to these two crunches because I'm super spammy. Unlucky. Well played. Like the team. Shadow Ninetales with Overheat. Amazing. I mean, you probably shouldn't run that in this. Again, there's not a ton of water in this, so running Overheat may actually be more fun. I'm trying to think of like when you would need that Psychic. You would need it in mirror matches, not a ton of fire, and you would need it against water, not a ton of water. So yeah, I like it. Anyways, good game there. That is a team. Really worked really well. Like I had a lot of success with the team. I had a lot of success with my team coming up whenever I post it next because I went. All it took me was 2 sets to have enough battles because I went 8-2, something like that, 9-1. Like I just dominated with the team. So that is coming up. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for the support, and I will see you guys in the next one.